Well, hello everyone. I hope you are having a amazing Thursday afternoon. I am Kelly O'Neill. I am here with my good friend, my strategic partner, and my own personal social media strategist, Bridget Brady of Amp Up My Biz. Welcome, Miss Bridget.
Thank you, my dear friend Kelly. I'm so
Uh,
excited to be here with you.
I am happy to have you too. All right, guys. So let's cut to the chase because it's been a long day. It's been a long week. And I just want to, I just want to laser in on it real quick. So, you guys know, if you've been following me for any length of time, that I'm extraordinarily picky about the service providers that I work with in the world. And there's a reason for that, right? The reason for that is because I want to make sure that I want to make sure that we are choosing to work with the right people who actually get real results. They're not going to sell you a line of bullshit because that just drives me crazy. And they actually know what they're talking about. And not only do they know what they're talking about as it relates to mass marketing, but very specifically with my ideal clients, it's very important that they understand how these things work with marketing to affluent clientele. So when I started looking for a social media company, and let me just tell you, I interviewed a gazillion people. I interviewed probably like half of the world's population that have the cute little, computer graphic with, the pink and the rose gold and the gold curvy writing and the coffee cup. I interviewed most of those people that online and finally realized, not finally realized, like I just wasn't, that's not what I was looking to do, right? I was looking for someone who actually knew what they were doing, that also had a similar approach in business to me, which is that very like, look, we're results oriented, straight shooter, doesn't work for everyone. Here's the reality of the situation. And that is where I was at Carrie Murphy's conference, who's a good friend of ours. And that is where I met Miss Bridget Brady. And she has a very unique philosophy about social media and what it truly creates what it takes to create results. And that is why I work with her. That is why I recommend her. And she's got a cool masterclass coming up. So Miss Bridget, tell me a little bit about, in 5 minutes, tell me about your philosophy about social media and how
Yeah,
it's different from a lot of the people out there in the market.
absolutely. So, my approach to social media is number one, holistic, and number two, results driven. So, what I've seen, so to take a quick step back before we go forward, I've been an entrepreneur for over 11 years. I have owned my current company, Amp Up My Biz, for now almost 7 years. I'm so
Mhm.
excited. And we have been able to help literally thousands of entrepreneurs and business owners generate millions of dollars of revenue primarily from social media. And that is because we really look at the entire picture. So, the mistake that the vast majority of social media managers make, that you've probably talked to, that you may have worked with, is they think like social media is the magic bullet. It's the only thing you need to think about. It's the only thing you need to work on. Like, let's just post a bunch of stuff and let's get you followers and let's try to get you
Post
some
pretty things,
engagement. Yeah, post a bunch of
pretty
pretty
little
things.
things, pretty little
Post a bunch
filters.
of pretty little things. Okay, so here, if nothing else, and I hope you come to my masterclass, which we're going to talk about, but if for nothing else, I'm going to change your world right now. The purpose of your social media as a business owner is to get people off of social media. What? Okay, this is
And you
not
hear the
what you
angels singing
and the angels
the
are
truth.
singing and the clouds have parted. So, as a business owner, yes, yes, yes. Do you want to have a beautiful online presence? Yes, because that's going to build your credibility, because that's going to build sort of it's social proof. It's social proof that you are who you say you are. So, one, yes, do you want that? Two, do you want followers? Yeah, you want more eyeballs on your awesome. Do you want engagement? Yes, you want to build the know, love, trust factor. But at the end of the day, the way that you are going to put dollars in your pocket is by getting people off of social media bringing them from their world into your world, because inside your world is where you can build even a greater sense of community with them, build your know, love, trust factor, show them all the incredible value that you can provide, and then ultimately invite their credit card into your world, right? So that you can give them your amazing value and they're going to pay you for that amazing value. So that is where that's the big difference. That's the big difference. Everyone else on social media is
It really,
let me get you 1 million followers. I'm like, I don't care. I mean, 1 million followers looks great, but what I care about is how many dollars are growing in your pocket. That's what I care about. That's me.
and that's why I hired her, right? Because at the end of the day, a lot of the people that I talked to when I was talking to social media manager, they're like, well, I do this many posts and I do the graphics and I write the copy and we've got these great quotes and I'll use this fantastic filter for you and I'll da-da-da. And I was like, cool. So what's your track record of ROI? And they just like looked at me as if I like a deer in headlights. And I was like, and next. Right. So that was a problem because, you know, the point of social media is not just to put out like fluffy, pretty things, talking about things that sound fun to you. The point is for you to gain visibility of the work that you do in the world. The point is for you to capture the attention of your ideal client so that you can take them offline and you can see if they're a good fit for you and you can serve them at the highest level through one of your programs or services. That's the point. And I think that I am absolutely certain because I've been working with her for a very long time that Bridget's philosophy is very ROI driven and she is very much no fluff. She tells you what works. She tells you what doesn't work. And she also, you know, she doesn't BS. That's what I love. Like we just actually came from recording a training for my Marketing to Millionaires Business Accelerator clients. And we were doing a training on ads and she was just a straight shooter. She's like, look, here's the deal. This is what they're going to tell you. I don't even have my finger over here. This is what they're going to tell you. Here's the truth. So if you've got this, play. If you don't, keep your money in your pocket. Like, you know, she's a very straight shooter and she very much cares about entrepreneurs. So I 1,000,000% suggest that if you are looking to up your social media game, if you want to actually do ROI producing social media, if you want to learn how to do this right or to make sure your team is doing this right for you, that you show up to this masterclass and listen to what she has to say, because I think that you will find a very deep breath, fresh breath of air in her philosophy and the way that she shares social media.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks. All right. So let me tell you just a little bit about what it is. So if you're like,
I mean, I'm like, I don't even care what it is. If she's talking about it and it's social media and you should just be there. I mean, like you just should, but fine, go ahead. Tell them what it is.
Right. So number one, Kelly has a link in this post. So click it and go there. Just register. You don't even need to know what it's about. It's going to be great. But in case you're still here, it is 5 days. It is happening next week, the 22nd through the 26th. And it is, I'm just so excited about this. It is filled with action-oriented content. We're going to go through some social media basics, but I don't mean basics like what is Facebook. I mean strategic basics, right? Like so huge. How does social media actually work for business owners? That's number one. We're going to talk about how to increase followers and engagement to pique your target market's interest. So they're like, I'm very interested in what they have to say. How can I learn more? So we're going to talk about being attractive to your exact target market, attracting your target market online. And then my favorite, by the end of the week, I'm going to show you how to turn all of the stuff that happens on social media into results, into ROI. And we're going to talk about marketing calendars and content calendars and content buckets. We're going to talk about all the different pieces of the puzzle, because I say on social, it's not what makes them tick, it's what makes them click. So you are looking
Oh, I love that.
I know. I came up with that.
It's cute. Yeah.
Thanks. I came up with that like a couple of years ago, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to use that everywhere.
It's good.
So it's not what makes them tick; it's what makes them click. And again, it is a holistic approach that incorporates all different aspects of social media. And I'm literally day by day. It's about an hour every day, Monday through Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I personally promise you, this is my personal promise. If you are looking to up your game on social media, if you are looking to grow your business using social media as one of your strategies, I promise you this will be the highest and best use of your time. I promise you that there will be no better place for you to be during those hour a day with me than with me in my masterclass. And you are going to walk away feeling so confident about creating your social media strategy, and you are going to walk away literally with an exact plan, an exact course of action that you can follow, a path you can follow to have true success on social media. Now, whether you walk down the path, that is up to you. But I'm going to lay the path out for you, and it's going to be super, and also it's going to be super fun. And
I love it. So if you are someone that wants to harness the power of social media, if you are someone who has been throwing out all the things and it's not working for you, which by the way, that is not shocking. But if that's the way that you've been kind of approaching social because that's what someone told you to do, if you want to use it, you need to use it strategically, right? Like that's kind of my advice to anything we do in business. If you're going to utilize this as a marketing vehicle, make sure that you're doing it correctly. And this is where you're going to learn how. So again, make sure you click on the link here and join her class. Miss Brady, thank you for joining me this afternoon.
Kelly, I so appreciate having you here. And to everyone who put all those cute comments, Natalie, I'm also a fan of yours. And whoever you are, Bridget Brady, so super cute. I accept it. Thank you.
Awesome, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. Until next time,
Kelly.
Talk soon. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.